ended up like waking up like on the ground, and my coach had to like come and like take my gear off, and I was like in tears and stuff because I didn't really know what was going on. I felt like really like just like out of place.
This is Ben Rose, a former football player for O'Connor High School. Rose grew up playing Pop Warner and NYS as football was a major part of his life, at least until he got hit so hard he would never be the same. Rose was going for a tackle on a kickoff return when he got blindsided by an opposing blocker.
I got hit pretty much as hard as at full speed, you know, from behind, and I didn't even see him. I didn't see him coming at all. So
Rose had suffered a concussion. Behavioral expert Dr. Kramer has spoken on blunt force trauma and the long-term effects it can have on someone's life.
Early on, it might just be a little bit of forgetfulness. People tend to anyone can forget small things, but it's going to become a little bit more of a chronic issue where you're aware, people around you might be aware that you're starting to have issues recalling things. But then it can really evolve and devolve into things, maybe issues with anger, maybe people that were never formerly angry, now they're having really short fuse, getting angry pretty quick.
Unable to continue playing football, Rose now trains and competes in mixed martial arts at Cyclone Muay Thai Gym in Glendale. This is becoming a common occurrence, as according to a recent Bleacher Report poll, hundreds of parents and athletes alike are now shifting from football to the world of combat sports.
My son played football for high school, and I was more scared of him getting a concussion there than would be fighting, because you got a referee and 2 guys. On a football team, you got multiple guys and 1 ref that could barely see anything.
Andreas is not alone in the school of thought, as according to an SFIA report, since 2013, there have been an over 19.5% increase in the participation for mixed martial arts, a large portion of which coming from ex-high school football players.
I play football myself, so it's just a number of people coming at you trying to hit you. I think that won't be more of a concern to me.
While mixed martial arts can be seen as the safer alternative, there is still always danger and risk involved, which is why keeping yourself protected is the #1 focus of Cyclone's coach and founder, former heavyweight world champion kickboxer Fabiano.
This is a full contact, combat sport. So we have to have steps to getting to that point. And if you don't pass to the steps, and then you're gonna have a damage, like concussions, and because you're not ready to protect yourself.
It cannot be stressed enough that concussions and brain injuries are no laughing matter, as Rose still feels the effects of that fateful day.
Since then, I've never even been the same since then. Like a lot of things in my brain have changed, and I've had to just kind of learn it.
It's no surprise that Rose will make sure his children never play a down of football.
So I actually have a son on the way, and the plan is he's not going to be playing football at all. I feel like that's just a brain injury, waiting to happen. I think that Muay Thai would be a lot better option.
The bottom line is that combat sports are one of the fastest rising activities in the United States. So don't be surprised if a combat gym or dojo pops up in a neighborhood near you. From Cronkite Sports, Henry Steiner reporting.